Now, does the band you're with now with Sonny encompass bebop tunes?
We play a few bebop tunes, and I think that all the tunes that we play kind of are derivative of that style, and that most of them involve changes, and I guess chord changes being the strongest connecting link to the bebop school. You know, I'm not so interested in preserving bebop as it was, but kind of expanding on it and presenting it through my own perspective. You know, and I think
you really can do that, though? I mean,
can I do that?
Yes, of course. I mean, now, can you actually do that?
If I didn't think I could do it, I guess I wouldn't be doing it. You know, so obviously I think I can do it. Only time and my own effort will tell whether I can do it. You know, whether I may not be talented enough. I mean, you know, it may not fall to me to do that. It may fall to someone who's more gifted and more able to do it than I am. But I certainly think that it's possible that the form itself can be expanded and can grow. I don't think that it has to stop with the death of Bird, the death of Clifford Brown, or the eventual death of Dizzy Gillespie and all the other masters who brought it to the form that it came to. I think that the music is full enough and alive enough to grow organically, as long as musicians are committed to that growth. You know, and all I'm really concerned with doing is devoting my energies to that eventual growth, because I think it may take more than just the train or the bird to do it. I think it takes the collective energies of a lot of people, and maybe out of that energy, one person comes or two people come and take it from that level. But without, and this is getting kind of cosmic, I imagine, but without that group effort, that larger group effort, nothing happens. I don't think that one person can do it all by himself. I think there has to be a lot of people working towards the same thing and feeding each other, and, you know, inspiring each other. And I'd like to think of myself as being part of that community of people who are working towards that.
Well, that's sort of how I feel that is sort of the rapport that you and Sonny have. So when did you first hook up, though?
I think it was 1973 or 74, probably 74, and actually we hadn't known each other very much. We, you know, known each other to say hello and see each other. And the first time I started making connection with him, I was in a club called McKell's in New York, and there was a local band playing. I think Earl May had a quartet with Harold Mabry and Al Foster. It was a pretty good quartet. And Sonny came in to sit in, and I had known him. I'd met him when I was working with Lionel Hampton, who out in Las Vegas, the same job I told you about. At the time, Sonny was working with Mambo Santa Maria, and we had met there. Didn't hang out, just hello, you know, goodbye, how you doing, etc. And I really hadn't seen very much of him since then. That was about 6 years before this second time I saw him at McKell's. Anyway, he came in to sit in with the band and performed absolutely magnificently, to say the least. I hadn't heard anybody play that way, that hard and that strong and that committed to the music. And I was really kind of overwhelmed with the performance, and I think I talked to him briefly then and didn't really say very much, but just to tell him how much I enjoyed it. After that, sometime after that, maybe 2 or 3 years after that, he called me up. You know, we were working in this Collective Black Artists Orchestra together, which is a group of musicians based in New York City. At the time, they had a 16-piece big band. We were doing some concerts throughout the city. Sonny was part of the band, so was I. And at that point, I think he was thinking about forming his own quintet. And he asked me to join, and I said, sure, I'd be glad to. And it was at that point that I started working with him. He played a lot of local jobs. I don't think we toured at all during that first year. We played in one club after another throughout, you know, Manhattan, probably Brooklyn, Queens, maybe.
Well, you know, a lot of people are saying that you and Sonny, the union of the two, are one of the historical points in modern music, really.
Well, not to be too egotistical, I kind of feel that way too, you know, and the last 2 years, I haven't been playing with Sonny. Sonny's had his own quintet, and I've been doing a lot of other things. And while I've done a lot of stuff on my own that has been enjoyable and fulfilling, there's a certain chemistry that happens when I play with Sonny that doesn't happen with my own band, you know. And I haven't really talked to Sonny about it. He hasn't talked to me about it. I'm not even, he may not feel the same way. I mean, but I know that certainly for me, playing with him is something special. It's something that to say that I enjoy isn't quite accurate, but it's, I mean, I do enjoy it, but that doesn't quite accurately describe what I'm talking about. There's something else that, there's another source of inspiration in the band, you know. It comes from Sonny, it comes from Wayne Dockery, who also plays a very important role in the band, you know. So for me, this story, when he called me up to make this tour with him, I jumped at the chance to do it because I knew that it would be good for me in you know, in more ways than one, you know, to play the music.
Now, what was the first LP that you did together?
The first one we did two kind of simultaneously, mine and his. We both decided to make the move to join Strata East Records, join the group of artists who were producing their own records for the Strata East label. And we made that decision almost simultaneously, and I believe his record was recorded first. And then shortly thereafter, mine was recorded, and our records came out almost simultaneously too. So right now it's hard for me to say which one came first. They're almost, you know, like within a couple of months together. I think his was recorded first.
Yeah, your album Genesis, I voted that for Record of the Year in one of the
Well, thank you.
newspapers, locals.
Thank you.
Hey, and it got a lot of big write-up.
We got a lot of favorable write-ups, which pleased me a lot since it was my first effort, you know, first recorded effort.
Because now I even went to the extent of saying that the solo you did on Evening Song was one of the best that we've had, recorded-wise. Did you do that flugelhorn? Was that a flugelhorn you played?
Yeah.
I thought so.
Yeah.
All the song I thought I said, was it? When I meet him, I'll ask him.
Right.
That was beautiful, clean all the way.
Thank you.
Clean all the way.